If you're running Google Ads for a local service business, then your keyword selection can make or break your entire campaign. In this video, I'm going to go over how to make the right keyword selection to actually get clicks and to actually get customers. We'll cover 4 quick things: how to structure your ad groups, what keyword intent actually means, how to pick keywords that get clicks, and how to upload all of it into your campaign. Let's jump in. Before we can begin to talk about keywords, we need to take a moment to talk about ad groups, because these two things are inseparable. Each ad group is a bucket that holds your ads and your keywords for those ads. So basically it's like segmenting your keywords into specific messaging buckets. As you can see in this example here, I'm using a garage door repair company, and I separated each ad group into the intent of the search. So these first 3 are ones that you might consider being one ad group at first, but when you break it down, you can be able to create ads that speak directly to what they're actually searching for. So in this one, general garage door repair. They could be talking about the door. They could be talking about the contraption, the opener that picks it up and puts it down. They could be talking about a lot of different things in this ad group. And this one right here, garage door spring repair. Okay, so now this is specifically on the spring. This person is a more solution aware, more problem aware customer, so we need to make ads that are specific to that. Then it goes into garage door opener repair, and you can read the rest, but the gist here is that we need to split our keywords into specific groups to really provide message match. And what message match is really just the flow from what they type into the search bar down to the headline of the ad, down to the headline of the landing page. All of that needs to be like a strong through line with the same service. So you don't want somebody searching for garage door spring repair, then they get taken to a headline that just says, garage door panel replacement. Then they get taken to a landing page that is garage door installation. Like that's too different. That's, even though it's all the same service, it's just your garage door repair company, that's what you do. You need the message match all the way through, because that is what really gets the high conversion rates. That's what's get the clicks. That's how you get customers from Google Ads. So that's kind of what we need to do in their ad group section. So once you have your ad groups decided, then we can kind of move into the next part, which is going to be selecting the keywords. But before we do that, I want to talk about buyer intent and how we choose these keywords and kind of our idea and methodology behind it. Keyword intent is one of those things that can really make or break an ad campaign. And when you're selecting your keywords, you need to understand this. This is a must thing that you must understand. So first of all, what is it? Basically, it's just a fancy way of saying, what is this person actually trying to do? So here's some examples here. Garage door repair near me. This is incredibly high buying intent keyword search. The next one, garage door spring replacement cost. Now this is a little less. This is probably a keyword that we probably wouldn't bid on, because this person's more just shopping around for the cost. They might be a DIY person. They might be looking at the cost and they're going to go down to the hardware store, buy it themselves, do it themselves. So this might be something we're going to avoid. And then next one, obviously garage door. I see all the time people bid on keywords like this, but because yes, somebody in there might be a customer, but we don't know what the vast majority of these searches are for. If we're bidding on it, we want to be as certain as possible that they have strong buying intent, that they'll likely become a customer. So this is really a critical point here. Just because they could become a buyer doesn't mean we should bid on that keyword. Like we don't want to bid on this. Just because somebody in that group who searches that in Google could become a buyer, we don't want to bid on that. We want to start by only bidding on keywords with clear buying intent. So as low a funnel as possible, that's what we start with, because we want to make sure if we're paying for a click, they're as likely as possible to actually purchase what we're selling. Now, if you are maxed out on your budget and you want to start, kind of going up the funnel and you start getting less restrictive, you want to start adding keywords like this, totally can do that. I'm just saying to start, you want to be very tight with your keywords, very focused on buyer intent, very tight with your ad groups, and you'll get way better results this way. All right, let's move over to Keyword Planner and see what's in there. Hey, just popping in. If you're liking the video so far, go check out the links below. You can grab my free Ultimate Google Ads guide that's packed with everything you need to get started. And if you just want me to build the whole thing for you, we have a book solid engine where it's a one-time payment, no recurring fees. You get everything, the ads, the landing pages, trainings, and 90 days of free management. Check those links out. Let's get back to the video. One of the best tools we have at our disposal is Google's very own Keyword Planner. They have all the data on their side. They want you to succeed. They want you to continue spending money on the platform. So this is really a great resource, and it's what we use for all of our campaigns. This is like the go-to resource. The way you get there is just go to your Google Ads account, go to ads.google.com, come over here to tools, go over to planning, and there's keyword planner right here. So you just select this, and then this is where you can type in your keywords. So for this example, I'm going to start with this garage door repair ad group. Let me just split these up here. I'm going to make a list of keywords underneath the ad group here. We're going to do a couple ad groups for you, show you how we do this. So let me just do some of this action there. So we're in this keyword planner. Let's just start with, the general term that we're looking for. We're looking for garage door repair. And then go ahead and click get results. And you might, when you load this up, you might, see some chart up here or something. Go ahead and just close that. I don't use that at all. It just clears up the screen. But here you can see all the results for similar type searches. Now, step one that you might want to do is to change your location, because by default it does, all the United States. But let's say you're in the Dallas area. Let's do Dallas Fort Worth. Let's say you're serving somewhere in this area. This can give you better data that way. And kind of what I do here is I go through this list and I kind of select the ones that have very strong intent with my ad group. Now, it's important when you're going through this that you remember all your different ad groups. So if I see something in here that says garage door spring repair, garage door opener repair, I'm not going to select it. So I'm going to go back here. We're going to search through these and we're just going to pick some out. We're going to put them in there. One thing too, this is something I use. I have this plugin called Keyword Me. It helps me copy and paste really easily. And, I recommend using it. There's a link below where you can get it. It's free for, I think, 7 days. So check it out. It just makes copy and pasting easier. But what you do here, let me just hide this. Let's go ahead and let's pick some. So garage door repair, obviously I'm just going to grab that one. And then the next one would be garage door repair near me. I'm definitely going to grab that one. Garage repair near me, sure. This is a questionable one because it doesn't have a door. I'm actually probably going to remove that. Let's remove that one. Let's keep going here. Garage door replacement. It's not exactly repair. Opener repair. Garage door companies. I would do that. Garage door install. That's a different ad group. Spring replacement. Different ad group. Openers. A different ad group. Emergency. Different ad group. Garage door service. I would do that. Service near me for sure. Opener, spring, install, replacement, fix. That's a good one. Precision. That might be a company name. I'm not really sure about that. Overhead door is a good one. 24-hour. Local is always good. Just kind of going through these. Best. Sure. Throw that in there. And now that we have some of these, that's pretty good for now. Let's do by descending of average monthly searches. So garage door repair near me. We might double up and that's fine because, the copy and paste change, but fix garage door near me. It's a good one. Garage door fix near me. Garage door repair service near me. Oh, I didn't quite capture that. We're going to want to delete that me. Repair garage door near me. Good one. Just kind of grab these really popular ones. Garage doors and repair. That sounds like a company. Garage door refurbishment. Interesting. Garage repair door, garage door fix. See, this fix might be like a DIY thing, so we're going to kind of avoid that. We kind of like when it specifically says near me or specifically says service or company or something like that. But, for this list, I'm happy with what we have now. So let's go in here and let's go ahead and paste these from our list here. But before I do that, here, I can, copy and paste it. I'll show you it. But, nope, I don't want to do that. I want to Command Shift V. How do I want to do this? I want to paste values only. The quotes went away for some reason. Well, when you paste it into actual Google, I'll show you what I mean by phrase match and broad match and exact match. Because I actually have this pulled up here to explain this to you. So when you're selecting keywords, it's critical that we select the right match type. So Google has 3 different match types. We have broad, phrase, and exact. Broad, this is straight from Google's website, so it tells you exactly what it does. Broad is only going to target things that are kind of general about it. Phrase is a little tighter, and exact is even tighter. So I learned best from examples here, so let's go through the examples. Here's an example of broad match and what your ads might show for. So if I put my broad match keyword for garage door repair, let's say this example is low carb diet plan, they're going to get carb-free foods. They're going to get Mediterranean diet books. That's not even close. I mean, kind of is, but how to cut carbs for beginners. It's general to the thing. Next one would be phrase match. And this is, surprise. This is the one that we use and highly recommend, where it keeps it very tight to what you're actually saying without being too restrictive. So for like tennis shoes, for example, shoes for tennis, that means the same thing. Buy tennis shoes on sale, similar thing. Red tennis shoes, similar thing. Comfortable tennis sneakers, same thing. But it won't show ads for tennis store or shop for sneakers because we are focusing on the tennis shoes phrase. Now, if you go to exact, it's a little too restrictive. But actually, I'll show you what we do. We do both. We do phrase and exact. We double up everything. Google says you don't need to do this anymore. We've always been doing it. I haven't seen an issue with it, so we just kind of keep doing it. Again, up to you if you want to do it like that. But if you do exact, like shoes for men, yes, it's going to give you variations of that same thing, but it won't do like men's tennis shoes or shoes for boys. It won't show for that. So that's kind of the, phrase match and exact match in a gist. So let's go back here. And now that we have, we have our keywords for here, let's move on to garage door spring repair. And I'll show you a tip here. Something you can do if we have like this keyword in our ad group, which is, spring. So we can keep the search the same up here if we wanted to, but we can add a filter. We can do keyword filter. We can say contains spring. Text match. We can do semantic match too. Oh, we'll try both. Let's start with text. So now we're only seeing the ones that have spring in it. So let's go through this. Let's do a new list here. Remove all, phrase, and let's do exact as well. Let's see if this works on Excel. I know it works in Google, but I'll show you in a second. Overhead door spring, not exactly what we want. Garage door spring replacement cost, not exactly what we want. Oh, we're starting with average. Let's start with by relevance. Garage spring repair, there we go, perfect. Garage door spring repair cost. I don't like bidding on cost. That's up to you, but even if you do get a lead on people who type in like cost and stuff like that, they tend to be price shoppers. They tend to be, oh, hey, how much do you charge for this? Oh, we charge this. Oh, okay, never mind. And then they hang up. So I don't like bidding on cost. Again, totally up to you. Garage door spring broken. That's a little general for me, but you could pick that. Spring placement near me. That's a great one. Spring repair near me. Awesome. Cost again. Cost. No. Torsion spring replacement. See, there goes a different word in there. This is a little general for me. I wouldn't do that. Same with this. They're too general. Cost. 2022. Funny. It's 2025. Why I said it in here. Fix garage door spring. Lift master garage door spring replacement cost. Garage door spring. Okay, so we're getting kind of lost in the weeds here. Garage spring repair near me. There we go. Garage door spring broken on one side. Okay, I like the list we have here. Spring broken. This, I wouldn't do that one. So then we go back to the sheet. I'm interested in how this works in Excel, so let's do it. Phrasing exact. We're learning together. Now if I paste it, I gotta copy it first. Copy, paste. Okay, so it adds the quotes. Excel must just not like quotes. That's really unfortunate. But as you can see, when we put this in Google, these will have quotes on it. Excel's taking them off for some reason, but it doesn't matter. So as you can see, we duplicate them. So we have this and this as, two different versions here. So let's go ahead and let's do one more. Let's do opener repair. Let's go back to this and we'll kind of do the same thing here. We'll just change our filter from containing spring to containing opener. Apply that. I forgot to try semantic on it. Let's do that quick too. Contains spring, semantic match. I just want to see if there's different semantic words for spring. No. Cable replacement. See, there you go. That just means with that sneaker example, it's going to replace it with sneakers with shoes and tennis shoes and things like that. But let's go back to contains opener. Let's text match, apply. and go through by relevance. And let's clear this list. And let's begin copying. Garage door opener repair. Perfect. Garage door opener install is not one we want. Repair near me is what we want. Garage opener repair. Yep, it doesn't even need door because opener is clearly same thing. Install service. Sure. Replace. I would put that in the install ad group. Precision. Again, I think that's a company. Garage opener repair near me. Service near me. Fix garage door opener. See how this has so much more volume? That's because this is like a DIY search. So that's kind of like a red flag. If you're kind of unsure on the intent of the search, if it has really high volume, then don't pick that one. Lift master, garage door opener repair. Sure. Sounds like a manufacturer, not a company. Gate open, no. Garage door opener repair service near me. Perfect. Garage door opener companies. They might be looking for a manufacturer. I wouldn't bid on that. Genie, that's a Chamberlain. Sounds. If you're in the industry, you know if these are garage door opener manufacturers or competitors to your business. Repair cost, I wouldn't do that. Let's assume Genie is a manufacturer. I'm sure it is. Yep, same thing. And yeah, we'll keep it here. I like these ones. So we'll go here. We'll do the same thing. We'll copy all of these. We'll go back to our list. We'll paste it in here. We'll paste that. And let's just bump these out so they're not so cluttered. And you can see we have our keywords here. So, I mean, if you're kind of questioning how many keywords I should do per ad group, let's see if you're doing it. There are 12. So it's just 12 I did. Obviously, I'm duplicating them because of the phrase match and the exact match. This one's 13. So, I mean, I kind of just keep it there. There's really no rule. I mean, you can have as little as 5. I mean, this one's really small. What is this? 5. Really no rule. I mean, back in the day, people used to do single AdWord keyword or single keyword ad groups. Those aren't as good today as they were back then. But anywhere really between like 3 and 20 is probably good, as long as you can keep it concise. You know, if you have an ad group where there's a certain word that people say like 5 different ways, you might have a lot of keywords in there. Like if it one thing I see all the time is home and house. So what we end up doing is we duplicate each keyword, one with home and one with house, because people just say it differently. So that might be a larger keyword ad group. That's just kind of the process that you go through here. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the gist. That's what I do. That's how I go through this. I'm going to actually show you me uploading this because I'll show you this keyword me tool and how beneficial it is. And yeah, I'll cut to that and I'll see you in a second. All right, so what you need to do is, navigate back to your ad group. So, I went campaigns, I selected an ad group. I selected this drain cleaning one. This is a test account, so everything's, broken and off. This is just kind of where I have like a little playground for Google Ads. But anyways, in here, once you have your ad group selected up here in this little breadcrumb section here, then you can go to audience keywords, content, and keywords. So you select that here. Then you click this plus button. So let's pretend this ad group name is actually, let's see the most recent one. Pretend it's actually garage door opener repair. So we take our list here, we select phrase and exact, we copy all of those. We go back here and then we paste them. And you'll see now that they actually have the quotes around them in the brackets. So that's what we wanted the whole time. And then we just go ahead and, so we save that. And oh, it won't let me do it because I deleted this. Shoot. Well, you get the idea. This is exactly how it would work on a real ad group. Here, let me be right back. I'll have a real ad group. Okay, I'm back. This one's actually live, I'm pretty sure. So here we go. We'll hit save on this. And you'll see they're all in here now. And they're in there here twice. They have this phrase match and they have exact match. So this is really the process of it. Hopefully this made sense to you. Hopefully you got some value out of this. If there's some things I can drive home, it's to really make sure that your ad groups are separated into terms that reflect how people search things. So I kind of showed you the example there where, we can write ads that are more specific to the garage door opener versus just the general garage door. Another thing I could really drive home is this keyword intent here. You really want to only target people that are really interested in buying your thing. Hopefully you saw that example of me going through there. Remember, just because somebody could become a buyer, just because somebody who's searching that might actually be looking for your service, doesn't mean that we should bid on that keyword. We only want to bid on the ones that we really know that they're actually looking for our service on. All right, that's all I've got for you guys today. Go in the description, check it out. We have a free Ultimate Google Ads guide. It's got everything you could possibly want to know about Google Ads, completely free. Everything I know is in that document, so go check that out. We're also doing a complete done-for-you setup where we will build the Google Ads machine for you, all the landing pages, everything done for you. It's a one-time payment. We even give you all the tools and trainings you need to run it yourself, and we'll manage it for you for free for the first 90 days. After that, there's an optional continued management if that's something you're interested in. So go check that out. But other than that, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.